Hello, this is a video on how to play the card game Fort. Fort is a solitaire card game that is sort of complex, but overall it's not too hard to grasp. And so what you will need is two standard 52 card decks. The goal of the game being to move all the cards to the foundation piles. So, you have your aces and kings, and what you're going to do is you're going to already, I guess, put them in the foundation piles beforehand, right? So you put your aces in the foundation piles, and you take four kings of different suits and put them in the foundation piles. And these are your 8 foundation piles. The piles consisting of aces are built up by suit and by rank all the way to king. The piles that start with kings are built down by suit and by rank all the way to ace. Now we are going to be using some terminology. This center piece here is known as the garrison. It consists of cards of interlocking format. When you are initially setting up the garrison, you will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 cards in an interlocking format like so, with one card overlapping on top of the card it is previously placed on. Cards cannot be moved from the garrison, and so this is a very important factor in the game, and so remember this rule. We also have 4 cards in these corners here. This is referred to as the gate of the fort. In the gate, you are allowed to move any of these cards. And if you move a card from the gate, it is automatically filled with a card from the garrison. So, let's say I move this 10 of clubs onto one of the foundation piles. The card at the bottom of the garrison would automatically fill that spot. In this case, the ace of clubs would fill that spot. And last but not least, we have the wall. The wall is the set of 4 cards on each side of the gate. In the wall, if you move a card, it is automatically filled with a card from the stock or the waste. And so that's it. The objective being to move all the cards to the foundation piles. You are allowed to go through the stock pile a total of 3 times. You are allowed to redeal twice, meaning you flip over the waste pile to go through the stock pile again. Let us begin playing. Remember, we are limited to the cards that are sort of given to us at the beginning. And so this is sort of luck based in that regard. The reason being is that if you are given a hand that is not beneficial, it is quite hard to effectively place any cards onto the foundation piles. We've gone through the rules. Also note that you can move cards from the waste pile directly to the foundation pile. You can move cards from the wall directly to the foundation pile, and cards from the gate directly to the foundation pile. Empty spots in the gate are filled with the garrison. Empty spots in the wall are filled with the waste pile. If the waste pile is empty, empty spots in the wall are filled with the stockpile. You cannot move cards from the garrison. The objective is to build all the cards in the foundation pile. That's essentially all the rules of Fort, but what we will do is we will continue on and continue sort of building cards like we normally do. So let us continue here. So we have our 2, have our 3. So as soon as we move that 4 of clubs, it's going to get filled with another card from the waste pile. So we could do this forever, but just for the purpose of time, I'm only going to do this for, I guess, a couple more seconds here, because we are playing with 2 standard 52 card decks, meaning that it will take twice as much time. And pardon me for not seeing that we can. I completely forgot about these foundation piles, so I do apologize, but we can build these down as well. So notice how I move a card, and it automatically replaces it with a card from the garrison, right? And so that is what you have to do in terms of your overall objective. Just to sort of, I guess, have a better start, we will go through one more time in an attempt to make more beneficial moves. And so we cannot make any moves here, so we simply continue flipping. If a card is of interest, then we place it on the foundation piles. So we continue flipping like so. As you can see, this just can get sort of repetitive. Finally, we have our 2 of clubs. Well, that's wonderful. And we also have a 2 of spades now. So we're slowly making progress. Pardon me. Move that 3 of clubs and that 4 of clubs, as well as that 5 of clubs. Right now we move that card from the garrison there. And so we continue moving cards. Now we have the jack. So we simply continue moving cards like we normally do. As you can see. So it is getting quite repetitive in that regard. But that essentially demonstrates how to play fort. It's not too hard of a game. Just remember that 21 cards are distributed to the garrison in an overlapping manner. 4 cards in the 4 corners. These are the gates. And then 4 cards on each side. These are your walls. You can move cards from the waste pile to the foundation, from the wall to the foundation, or from the gates to the foundation. If you move cards from the gate, the bottom card of the garrison takes its spot. If you move cards from the wall, the top card of the waste pile takes its spot. If there's no waste pile, the top card of the stockpile takes its spot. Cards from the garrison cannot be moved. And note that foundation piles are built up from ace to king here, and from king down to ace in these 4. You do need 2 standard 52 card decks. You can go through your stockpile 3 times, redealing twice. That wraps up how to play fort. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.